All 4 Linux distributions are based on the same Ubuntu core, offering identical software repositories and stability, but they differ mainly by their default desktop environment and resource usage. In this video, we compare these 4 editions so you can see which one is most suitable for your needs. Ubuntu is the default version designed for modern PCs. It requires at least 4 GB of RAM, though it recommends 6 GB for a comfortable desktop experience. The interface is polished, comes with a centered, vertical dock approach, and focuses on productivity with features like Activities Overview for managing workspaces and an efficient app search. It uses a customized version of the GNOME desktop environment. The design is polished and workflow-oriented, featuring gesture-based navigation, a customizable dock, and a dark mode-friendly look. It's generally more resource-intensive than other editions. While capable, standard Ubuntu can feel slow on older hardware. It uses complex graphics which require a lot of CPU resources and uses around 1.5 to 2 GB of RAM at startup to keep the desktop and background services running, sometimes performing similar to Windows 10. It also focuses on user privacy. Ubuntu's data collection is minimal and strictly opt-in, while Windows 11 extensively gathers data on user behavior, including app usage, browsing history, and device activity, with some basic telemetry that cannot be completely disabled. Kubuntu uses the KDE Plasma desktop, providing a customizable interface that can be tailored to look like Windows. If you want to have more control over the appearance of the desktop, Kubuntu is a better choice over standard Ubuntu. Because it uses the KDE Plasma desktop environment, you can make changes to almost every visual element, including themes, icons, widgets, panel layouts, and window behaviors, without needing to edit code. The default layout is user-friendly for Windows users, featuring a bottom taskbar, start menu, and system tray, making it easier to transition. Kubuntu officially recommends a minimum of 2 GB of RAM, but 4 GB or more is recommended for smooth performance. While it's heavier than lightweight options like Xubuntu and Lubuntu, it's lighter on system resources than standard Ubuntu, despite being a full-featured operating system. Xubuntu uses the Xfce desktop, offering a lightweight and efficient experience. It's ideal for old PCs and users seeking a traditional, faster, and less intensive desktop. It offers a classic, Windows-like desktop layout with a standard panel and menu, and you can customize panels, menus, and themes easily. It's much lighter than standard Ubuntu, using around 600 to 800 MB of RAM at startup, but slightly heavier than Lubuntu. It requires a minimum of a gigabyte of RAM, though at least 2 GB is recommended for a comfortable experience. This makes it ideal for extending the life of most old computers, with 2 to 4 GB of RAM, which can't run Windows 11, or for those seeking a stable, easy-to-use operating system. Lubuntu is the most lightweight and fastest option. It uses the LXQT desktop, making it the most lightweight and fastest option, perfect for very old or low-power hardware. It uses around 500 to 600 MB of RAM at startup, and the system can boot with as little as 512 MB of RAM. It has similar system requirements to Xubuntu. It requires a 64-bit processor and at least 1 GB of RAM. It comes with essential applications for daily use, and it's customizable, especially concerning its appearance and layout, due to its use of the lightweight desktop environment and OpenBox window manager. While aimed at older hardware, modern Lubuntu is designed to be snappy on any machine, including modern computers where speed is preferred over heavy visual effects. While it's user-friendly, the interface of Lubuntu can feel dated, as it's designed for very high resource efficiency and speed on older hardware, rather than modern aesthetics. The most recent versions of Lubuntu use the LXQT desktop environment, which is more modern than the previous LXDE, but it still maintains a very basic layout. Which edition of Ubuntu you should use depends on your preferences and the capabilities of your hardware. Choose standard Ubuntu if you're using modern hardware, have at least 4 GB of RAM, or prefer a more modern, vertical, search-based workflow. Ubuntu often provides better performance, faster boot times, and better resource management compared to Windows 11, which often uses over 3 GB of RAM just to keep the desktop and background services running. Choose Kubuntu if you prefer a Windows-like layout, you want extensive customization options, or want a lighter interface for older hardware. Both distributions share the same excellent community support and release schedules. Xubuntu and Lubuntu are great choices for restoring old or limited hardware, which can't be upgraded to Windows 11. Lubuntu is slightly faster and lighter, making it ideal for very old hardware with less than 2 GB of RAM because it uses the LXQT desktop. Xubuntu is ideal if you have slightly better hardware with 2 to 4 GB of RAM. It's slightly heavier, but it offers a more polished and traditional experience by using the lightweight XFCE desktop environment, balancing performance with usability. If you want to stay up to date with more insightful content like this, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. To receive notifications whenever our channel posts new content, you can also click on the bell icon.